This kind of came up onto my radar here. What do you mean? Catching up to do? I got some catching up to do. Tilly's whipping your ass. What have I missed out on? No, no. I've been in and out of it. What can I say? Okay, so for this little next topic that I'm going to be going into, I saw, thanks to Dude1286, who had posted this in the Melee Games Discord. Like it is, if you're going to find me anywhere besides my own Discord, you're going to find me over in the Melees. It's this PC port, which I thought was very interesting. A PC port of a certain Nintendo game, which I'm almost too scared to kind of mention because I don't want Nintendo to come down on this. But at the same time, I'm like, I can't help but talk about it because I found it really. This is such a crazy, this is such a crazy cool thing that people do, and you gotta love it. But it's this thing called Dusklight. Become a legend again. Dusklight brings a classic adventure to PC and mobile platforms with a variety of fixes and improvements. All right, Joker, I appreciate you dropping by, buddy. Have a great day at work, sir. Good luck out there. But yeah, and this does requires you to have the copy of the original game in order to play it. So it's not just trying to, rip anybody off or nothing. But yeah, because it says here you must provide a dump of your own copy of the original game to run Dusklight. We'll go into that in just a moment. But the features cross-platform thanks to Aurora compatibility layer. Dusklight supports Windows, Linux, Mac OS, iOS, and Android. So you can really take this across the board. Unchained graphics. No longer constrained by early 2000s hardware, Dusklight runs a much higher resolution and frame rate and quality of life, whether you prefer an authentic experience or a more modern one. Dusklight offers many gameplay options. So this is in the frequently asked questions here. Nice and big. There we go. Why does Dusklight need a dump of your own copy of the original game? Dusklight implements the original game's engine and core gameplay code, but it does not include the game's assets, e.g. levels, textures, models, music, sound effects. Because we do not own these assets, we cannot distribute them. You must provide them from your own copy of the game at runtime. Dusklight can load assets from a disk image of the original game. If you own a modded Wii or Wii U, you can rip the disk yourself by following the Dolphin Wiki's guide. And I know with the Dolphin you can install like texture mods and stuff like that, and I've done that before. But this is going to be kind of interesting using this, and I'll wonder if it'll eventually be possible for retro achievements on this thing, on Dusklight. But that might be a bit of a different thing to try and implement down the line. Because Dolphin is already incorporated. You can do it. It's all it's set to go. Now it's just about creating the achievements for different games. Hello, Real Wade Nation Gaming Clips. How's it going? Saying yo back at it. I've been seeing you playing some Mortal Kombat, or at least putting up some clips and doing some polls for who versus who. I'll always be a Scorpion mark, so anytime I see Scorpion, I will vote for Scorpion. They do give you the details on how do I copy save files. How do I copy save files, Dolphin or to Dolphin? And they give you the rundown here. What platform does Dusklight run on? Like we already got, Windows, Mac OS, Linux, iOS, and Android. Because Dusklight is an open source project, it may be possible to build it for other platforms and architectures. However, only the platforms listed above are officially supported. I am sure there's somebody out there that has gotten themselves set up on the Steam Deck or something like that. I would not be surprised. Will there be a native port to Dusklight for the Switch? For technical reasons, we do not plan to develop a native port of Dusklight for the Switch. It would require a complete reworking of the graphics system. Additionally, the homebrew graphics library for the Switch is not under active development. How does Dusklight achieve higher frame rates than the original game? Dusklight essentially allows the game to render frames at a faster rate than which the game world updates or tick. Much like the original game, Dusklight still ticks at 30 times per second. This ensures that the game is faithful to the original experience and behaves as expected, which is important to certain types of players like speedrunners. When the frame rate is faster than the tick rate, you end up having to render frames between ticks. Even though the game world isn't actually updating, Dusklight uses information about how objects are moving through the world to create a close approximation of what the world would look like at that moment in time, and renders that. This is a very similar to how many modern, well-built game engines work. This approach is referred to by the Dusklight developers and members of the community as interpolation. However, this should not be confused with other forms of interpolation, like the frame generation technology offered by modern GPUs. So that's your little kind of rundown for the frequently asked questions on Dusklight. And again, here's their announcement post, and we'll be looking at the trailer in just a moment. I actually already have MK11 Wade. I do. I think I got it when it went dirt cheap, because I was not going to pay much full price. Yeah, I do have Mortal Kombat 11. It's not my favorite of the new series. I didn't mind Mortal Kombat 10. I liked the start of it all with the Mortal Kombat 9. Although it got interesting. But Mortal Kombat 11, the story in particular, I was just kind of like, I only watched. I haven't really gotten into it, but yeah, I'll have to play it and give it a go. I'm sure it plays great, but yeah, and I haven't touched the Mortal Kombat 1 because all I did was watch the story on that one. I was like, no, you guys have gone full spaz with your now multiverse bullshit. Anywho, Dusklight here is now available as of it came out May 9th. We're so excited to share this with the world. First, this wouldn't have been possible without so many people in the Zelda RET community, GameCube Wii D compilation community, and beyond coming together to dedicate their talent to this. Huge thanks to all of them. When we started the Twilight Princess decompilation project in August 2020, it was hard to imagine it would ever be finished, much less to see it used for a project like this. Years and years of effort have been poured into the decompilation by contributors all over the world, resulting in the largest decompilation project ever completed. Starting in late February, we embarked on the journey to bring the finished decompilation project to more platforms. Along the way, we've worked with so many talented people and developed something that we're really proud of. Dusklight is a labor of love by people who love Twilight Princess and reverse engineering. Happy early 20th birthday to Twilight Princess. Please enjoy Dusklight and look forward to the future updates. And you can just download it right there. I can even really quick drop the link in the chat for anybody interested. These sort of projects are always cool. Okay, so let's check this out. Let's give this a look at, shall we? The audio is good.
Hey-ya!
Ooh, has that Wii U aim, or the Wii aim. Yeah, let me make sure that we got it. Ah, damn it! Stop it! No! Hook off! I want to make sure. See, now that's the thing. Like, I didn't play this on the Wii. I played this on the GameCube. So the gyro aim I'm not familiar with. If that is part of the Wii system, I'm guessing. So console accuracy. Bloom presets, classic bloom, dusk bloom, bloom disabled, custom color intensity, huh? That's pretty wild that they got the Android support and iOS support for it already. Custom model support. Oh, nice. Look at that. Oh, god damn it. Quality of life stuff built in. Fast climbing. Hold B to skip text. Sun Song change time. Oh, that's cool. Oh, so they have their own baked-in achievements. They got cheats. Holy crap. Fast iron boots. Texture pack support. Or until Nintendo become dickheads and decide to try and shut this down. Yeah, we know how they are. Randomizer coming soon. Oh my god! Oh no! Okay. Okay. Damn. Well, that was the Dusklight. That looks insanely cool. I have already downloaded it. I've already got it on my system, so I can certainly play it at any time. Like it is, I dropped the link in the chat, and if I clip this, I'll put a link in the description for you to go and check it out. Check out the Twilight Realm YouTube channel as well. Let's see if they got anything else on here. Nope, just that. But that's insanely cool that they've done all that work for this to get it working on modern systems like that. I guess I really should have looked more deeply into this just to see like where they have mods and stuff like that, because now, unless that's like in their Discord or something, because now I'm curious. I'd love to see what they've got. Let's see here. Like I said, I'm just kind of curious about more of the mod side. I'm wondering if they have like a website that hosts them. It looks like I'm seeing people in the Discord. Oh, probably Game Banana, I think, has at least the high definition texture pack. Here we go. So you can get this and slap it in there with dust. Sounds like somebody had some problems. Textures make dust crash when going into the basement inside the Kakariko Sanctuary. Please fix this. So there's gonna be maybe it's a compatibility issue, but it's looking like maybe you can use some of these mods already, which is kind of cool. Nice. People put on Link's original shield there, mirror shield. So yeah, I guess now the kind of world is your oyster in this one. You can do all sorts of stuff. Wow. Look at that. I mean, mainly what I'd probably just go for is like the texture pack, and then I'd probably be solid. Oh, Ocarina Link. There you go. But I mean, I like the design and everything in the Twilight Princess. Although, I mean, like, yeah, I mean, now I'm like thinking about it, because it's like there was something to be like. This was kind of in that era too of like the dark brown filters in the games, so you kind of had that going. Otherwise, though, I mean, it is pretty cool that. So let's see, like they have skins. Zelda 1 sword over Orden sword. Considering it's the original sprite like that, it's like, how do you get any more detail out of it? That's pretty wild. And then like they have these different style boots, and Iron Man boots, Iron boot. There's the shield, Linkle mod. God, all sorts. Like it is, you can do all sorts of stuff now. That's pretty, like it is. That it's stuff like this is so cool that people like, whip this up and get this sort of pit. Oh my god, not acknowledged. Anyways, this is insanely cool. Check it out. Have some fun. I mean, I'd personally probably go the route of like playing it still on the GameCube, mod it out and earn the achievements in there, but I'm curious to see. I'll have to set it up at some point, the Dusk, and check it out a little more in depth. But for right now, it's pretty cool that they have all the already access, and then working with that PC port. So if you get the chance, check it out. Insanely cool stuff. People are doing really fun, really interesting little things like that out there. So check it out.
Thank you for watching this clip from Respawn Roast Cantina. Please like and subscribe if you like what you see and check out the full episode.